Hello there, and welcome back to RVR Season 4, round number 5, and it's the Silverstone Grand Prix, or the British Grand Prix, or we are here just in England, call it like that, on an old airfield. But anyway, after our previous race in Spa, which didn't go really well, with 0 points, we have a lot of pressure on us since we are on the edge of getting sacked, as I'm very underperforming compared to other seasons really. But yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe, would be very nice of you. And yeah, recommend this to your friends and family. Maybe they like it, to your Formula 1 friends at least. But anyway, as we go through, yeah, I don't know any corner names though, even though Silverstone is like one of my favorite tracks. We are going on the old finish straight. That's something I do know. Now into crops we go, braking just before the 50-meter boards into 7th gear, then immediately back on full throttle. Now coming in Maggots and Baggots, we have to brake a bit, as we don't have a red setup but a dry setup on, since during the race it will be dry. But unfortunately I won't get you other footage since it was lost, but I got pole position for a brief moment and moved down to P6. But I am starting a new lap on new inters with little time left, and I go off the track, which invalidate my lap times. But with 4 seconds to go, as my teammate sets the fastest lap, 4 seconds to go, I manage to start another lap, which is very important for our race. We are now down to P10, so higher up would be preferable, as Madboy, he's also on a lap, as Kieran sets the fastest lap. But already through the first spot, through the first 5 corners, we are already 3/10 up, as our previous time. But we brake at 50-meter, but turn in, go a bit wide, take a wider line. Now here through this hairpin, we cut back into 3rd gear. Obviously I'm using full traction control since I'm not goated enough to do without in the weather. But we've gained half a tenth already through cops, as Madboy, he invalidated it, so he backs off. We've gained another tenth, we're almost half a second up. We are hitting the apexes much better here than our previous lap, as yeah, now full throttle. We are already 7/10 up. Tried to use a bit of a slipstream of the Aston Martin, I believe it was. But yeah, that was nothing. Purple sector 2. So this is looking good. It is looking very good indeed, as our teammate is also finishing his lap ahead. Now through these last few corners we go a bit wide here, compromising our line, losing 10th. But it's up the line and it's P3, as Rapid sets the fastest lap. So the Aston Martin and the Haas has been in front of us. Both of us Red Bulls 4 or 5, which is our best qualifying yet in this season, which is very, I mean very good for us. And there's a big chance of points today. So yeah, anyway, let's go into the race. So yes, anyway, it's almost time to go. Lobby is updating, very well. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights, and it is go time. As we get a decent start, we pass Kieran already. Kieran has a mega start already side by side next to Rapid. What? As there is much chaos behind us. So yeah, not all too great for those people, but for us 3, the top 3, it is very, and I mean very good. Since since we need to make a gap. But anyway, lap 3, we are gaining on as per DRS, he has none, and we get past him. So our next goal is Rapid, to try to catch up to Rapid. Will that work? I don't know, but it is very interesting to see, as he has a horrible run to Beckett, ruining his exit onto the hangar straight. But what can he do now? Almost nothing, so we get side by side into Stowe, I believe it is. Still side by side, nothing much. We're gonna need to send it to the next corner as we just do that. He's trying for the switchback though in the next. I cover him off a bit, but yeah. Yes, we get past him. But anyway, on to lap 10 we go. As Rapid boxes, he is going for the undercut. So it is our job to try to make that gap as big as possible. And trying to overcut him basically. And even make a gap to the hard runners behind us. As you can see, our tires were on 60%. So tire wear is pretty high around here, but this won't let us down. But yeah, we are coming in this lap, and Asp staying out, which is quite surprising to be honest. But yeah, he's the only medium runner who is still out. But our question is, can we get ahead of Rapid? And yes, we can with 1.8 seconds. But you can see here on the straight, we have already lost 1 second. So cold tires are no joke, really. But yeah, now to this happen, he is already at our back, next to us even. So this hasn't gone great at all. But we are trying to defend from him using our ERS. But into cops we go. You can see him just gaining time, gaining us, even going. Yes, he's going side by side to Maggots, but he backs off eventually. So yeah, into Maggots we go. We go quite slowly, which is not great. Getting a meh exit, but yeah, Rapid is just going to get past us with DRS. He even gets past us before the braking zone. But now our goal is to stay behind him. But lap 19, the medium runners have caught up to us, who started on hard, as I am Groot in Williams is sending it down the inside after the hangar straight, and he gets the job done. Now Kiosh is the person behind us. So he's also on fresh mediums, only 2 laps old, maybe even 4 at max. But yeah, you can see how much time he is gaining. To turn 1 he has gained a lot of time. Oh, he's going to send it into turn 2. He does it, he dares the move. We are still next to him, but we touch the cup and we touch him, almost spinning us out. But we're getting a poor, and I mean very poor exit. And this has allowed Killer Asp to come back into our DRS zone, into our DRS basically. So he will be fighting for the win after all. We need to stay within 3 seconds of I am Groot and Kiosh, as they both have a track limit penalty. But there are 4 people in front of us, and the first one is Gingernut, the other McLaren, who has yet to box. So he will be holding the top 3, up. But anyway, oh, as Williams and Kiosh have made contact, so they are out of the question for the win. So this leaves us and Rapid ahead of us, which is very, very good for us. But now our sole goal is to try and get into DRS by lap 24 ideally, so we can save a bit of battery and send it on the last lap, most likely on the hangar straight, and trying to make a gap to Kel Asp, as he is quite annoying me how close he can stay. At least our exits are a bit better than his, but yeah, you can see we are slowly, gaining on Rapid. Not very fast, but we have similar pace, as we set our personal best for this lap, this race I mean. which is quite surprising on these old mediums. Yeah, you can see through maggots and maggots we go very fast, just like real life Max Verstappen, how he feels, how he sees it basically. But lap 24, we are within 1 second as Pitfield sets the fastest lap. We are now in contention for winning the Silverstone Grand Prix. As we are, yes, we have DRS, you can see it down on the screen. We have DRS now open. So yeah, now is our question is, the only question left is when are we going to get past him? So we will be staying behind him. Of course, we are not going to send it immediately in our first opportunity we basically get, like right now. We need to be smart about it, and yeah. Lap 25, so we have set personal best again. So we are pushing very hard, but yeah. You can see we both of us, Garesp and me, are staying to DRS as Rapid has no ERS left. So me and Rapid are less than 10%. Garesp, I have no idea how much ERS he has. But yeah, it's only 1 lap left now after the last 2 corners. And yes, it is 1 lap left. All or nothing. To turn 1 we go a little lift so we don't spin. Now we're going into turn 2 or 3. Braking when the curb starts, hitting the apex very well, not touching the sausage curb. The same goes for the next turn 4, now into turn 5, which goes using a bit of ERS, so Garesp will not get past us in this straight. But we are now very close to Rapid. The top 3 is within half a second. So this is our opportunity to grab this win. We've been pressurizing Rapid this whole race, 26 laps at 26 laps, one after another. He has no ERS, I have no ERS, Garesp might have ERS, which is not very good if he does. But anyway, we are taking maggots and maggots pretty well. We're going a bit wide, so we're just ruining our exit. But now we have DRS open. Garesp is gaining on us. We are gaining on Rapid. I'm going to fence it, so does Rapid. We are going to send it down the middle, round the outside Rapid. We try to go. It does not work. Garesp is now making the switchback. Rapid is going to defensive, which is limits our braking zone. As Garesp now has the inside. We make contact. Does he get past us? Yes, he does. So we've lost P2. We have lost P2. Which is, I mean, unfortunate, very unfortunate for us, you know. Knowing you can get P1 even, and then dropping down to P3. But yeah. It's been a good race, good result for us. So I cannot complain about it. You're not getting sacked. That's one thing I can tell you for sure. But yeah, so let's now see how the race finished for the people behind of us. You can see Gingernuts, who sacrificed himself, is P14. Kingston Ake with a comeback from last 10th. Our teammate is in P9 after the chaos in lap 1. I am good and Kiosk finished P6 and P7, so not all too great for them. But yeah, that's been cost them as we get P3. But anyway, thank you for watching, and be sure to watch our next video next Wednesday, which will be in the Hungaroring. So see you next time, and bye bye.